On today's show, China could back off its goal for electric cars. At the same time, fewer Americans are buying green cars, and Intel makes a major play for autonomous cars. All that and more coming right up on Autoline Daily. This is Autoline Daily, the show for enthusiasts of the automotive industry. China has very aggressive goals for selling electric and plug-in cars and has some of the most generous subsidies in the world. But now it's considering backing off its sales targets as automakers say they are too tough to meet. China's goal was to have 8% of all sales be electric by next year, raising to 12% by 2020. But last year, sales of EVs and plug-ins only reached 1.8%, according to Reuters. China has also started phasing out its EV subsidies, with the goal of eliminating them by 2020. And now it may delay or reduce its sales goals for those cars. And it's a story that could be repeated in the U.S. market. Automakers would love to see the Trump administration eliminate California's mandate for zero-emission vehicles, or ZEVs. California is mandating that 15% of all vehicles be ZEV by 2025, but fewer Americans are buying green cars. The market for hybrids, plug-ins, and electrics is a small and shrinking segment. While sales of electrics and plug-ins are up, sales of hybrids are falling fast. As a result, the entire green car segment is losing sales and market share. In 2013, the segment accounted for 3.7% of the U.S. market. Last year, that shrunk to only 2.8%. What seems to be happening is that hybrid owners are simply migrating to plug-ins and electrics. In other words, the segment is not attracting new buyers. That could start to change as the Chevrolet Bolt EV and Tesla Model 3 become available across the country. They're the first affordable EVs with at least 215 miles of range. But unless they achieve significant gains in market share for the EV segment, it's hard to see how automakers can achieve California's ZEV mandate. We'll be back with more right after this.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems, advanced materials that deliver better results. And by Lear, a global leader in automotive seating and electrical systems.
Chevrolet's commercial business has seen 7 straight months of year-over-year market share gains, and now it's offering a new Class 6 truck. Called the 6500 XD, highlights for the cab-forward truck include a 5.2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine, a 6-speed Allison transmission, Dana axles, 8 wheelbases, and bodies of up to 30 feet long. The truck should be available by the end of the year. Mobileye, one of the leading companies developing autonomous technology, just got bought by Intel for $15.3 billion. If you're wondering why the tech company is interested in Mobileye, here's a big reason. Intel estimates that the market for self-driving technology will be worth $70 billion by 2030. Mobileye is currently working with BMW and Delphi to develop autonomous cars. Sales of Toyota's little sports car, the 86, they're going nowhere. In 2014, it sold 14,000 of them when it was branded a Scion FRS. Last year, it only sold 2,500 branded as the 86. So in an effort to boost sales, it's offering a special edition of the car called the 860. It's only available in Supernova Orange or Halo White, and Toyota will only make 860 of each color. Other exterior additions include black body stripes, spoiler, mirrors, and wheels. It also gets LED fog lights and an aerodynamic underbody panel. Unique interior touches come in the form of black and orange stitching on the seats, steering wheel, shift boot, and parking brake lever, and there's a special center console placard. Price for the 860 Special Edition starts a little over $30,000, including destination charges, which is about $3,000 more than a base 86. Well, Honda seems to be having severe problems with its Formula One engine program. Early testing with the new McLaren F1 car have been plagued by problems. But it's a different story in the IndyCar series. Yesterday, Sebastian Bourdais took his Honda-powered Indy car from last to first at the opening race of the series, the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg in Florida. In fact, Honda took 7 of the top 10 positions. That signals a good start for Honda. Last year, Chevrolet won 14 of the 16 races in the series. Coming up next, I'll look at Alfa Romeo's plan to make customers aware of the brand.
Bridgestone's new Ecopia Plus tires are fuel efficient and engineered to give you 20 extra miles per tank.
20 extra miles? Good, because usually I have to stop and fill up there. Hit me, Ben.
Learn more at bridgestonetire.com.
Alfa Romeo left the U.S. market a little over 20 years ago, but now the brand is back and is looking to compete against the big players in the ultra-competitive luxury segment. On last week's Autoline After Hours, we were joined by Peter Hogeveen, the director of Alfa's North American operations, and he shared how the company plans to make customers aware of the brand and how it can win them over.
What you'll see from Alfa Romeo moving forward a lot more is drive events. We're going to make sure that it's not just going to an auto show and offer a ride and drive. We're going to do a lot of partnership with lifestyle events. So we're the younger crowd. We just finished one in California called Modernism Week, a big architecture event. We had over 350 test drives. Those are events that we're going to go to where the buyers are going to give them an opportunity to experience the vehicle because, hey, at the end of the day, I want them to build a relationship with the dealership. You know, that's where they're going to come back. That's where they're going to buy their second car. But we have a good opportunity by very strategic events to put people behind the wheel because we know how well the car drives and performs. So that's one of the strategies we obviously do. And then from a conquest perspective as well, you know, we encourage our dealers obviously to be very aggressive at advertising as well to drive their local traffic to dealerships. So, but you'll see a lot of our dealer partners own larger auto groups. So obviously they're used to selling these premium vehicles, and then it's all about the customer experience. So we really work hard on when a customer walks into the Alfa Romeo dealership, it's got to be the experience that they're used to. So we begin with getting people in the seats to get that experience, and then obviously we try to bring it down as much as possible to bring them in contact with the dealership.
To learn more about Alfa's return to North America, you can watch that entire show right now on our website, Autoline.tv, or just look for it on our YouTube channel. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and please join us again tomorrow.